Hey Splinter fam, everybody's been talking about Rebellion lately, and all I've been telling you guys is how it's going to affect the economy of the game. Nobody's been telling you about any of the information on the cards we have at the moment, or any speculation on any abilities that could come out, or any card ideas that could come out, but it's okay, because Zard knows all the secrets about Rebellion. I've even got a few images of a few cards that have already been kind of released, but you never know Splinterlands, they could change the abilities. And I've got some amazing ideas for some cards that could definitely, possibly, most likely, definitely, possibly be coming out. But let me not spoil it all now. So let's get into the video. But before I do, like the video if you're excited for Rebellion to come out, and comment below what you think is going to come out in the set. Oh, listen to this. Get a little bit closer. A little bit closer. All my subscribers will be the people that will be getting the legendary gold foil cards once Rebellion comes out. So make sure you're one of them. With all that said, let's finally get into the video. Cue the intro. Like I said to you, everyone's been talking to you about how Rebellion is going to affect the economy. But I have the secrets. And what I do have is some images of some of the cards. Not all the cards, just some of the cards. But starting off, we have Corey, who is a 5-mana Earth Opportunity Poison card. And for me, I think this card is pretty cool. The thing is, green needed some more opportunity and sneak monsters as they don't really have any. Green is known for their magic. They're known for the power they have when it comes to their magic cards. But when it comes to melee, they don't really have many options. They have the Pellicore, they have the Pixie, and that's about it. They kind of have to have like a mixture of like melee and magic cards. So for me, this card is definitely going to be a great addition to the Splinter. The ability combo is absolutely amazing. Think about it. Opportunity and poison. If it doesn't kill the monster when it first hits them, and it gets the poison on them, it could possibly kill them at the end of the turn. This combo is absolutely beyond overpowered. Think about Deep Lurker. Think about how overpowered that card is. This has the same ability set as it, so we can only expect this card to kind of be as strong as it. Maybe not as strong as Deep Lurker, because Deep Lurker, has a lot of damage as well, and in a pretty strong Splinter. But I could definitely feel that this card is definitely going to be a great addition. The thing is, this is only the level 2 artwork for it. And we can definitely expect it to have more abilities down the line. As it's a level 2 epic monster. And we know epic monsters get another ability down the line. So we can only speculate, guess, what it could possibly be. And the thing is, this card steps away from the normal, trend that green has, which is being slow. And it's a pretty fast card. And the thing is, it can kind of mesh together with the melee team that green's kind of building up at the moment. And it's odd mana. Green doesn't really have a great options when it comes to odd mana, but it does now. Now you can use the Pellicore, you can use the Pixie, you can use this card, you can use the Veneeri, whatever it's called, and you can build a team up with melee now. Obviously, once Rebellion comes out, you're going to lose Milo, so you're going to need a new little summoner to kind of facilitate all this. But as a whole, I definitely feel Corey's going to be a great addition to green. And the thing is, it's even got a little bit of shields. So green doesn't really have standard shields. People use Queen Miscelia for that. And that means you could kind of use this card as a sneak target. Yeah, and green doesn't have many of them. Next we have Nomus. And for me, this card is stepping out of the trend that red has, which is going to be melee, range, or slow. As this card is magic and fast. I've got to say, I said this about the other card. This card has an amazing ability combo. As blast and snipe generally is a great pairing. As with snipe, you can randomly hit a card in the back line, and with blast, if it hit a good target, you can hit the 2 cards next to it. That's extra damage on the board. And you could kind of play a blast monster with Jax, but this monster is that altogether. The thing is, we're seeing red kind of step away from the trend of being slow. It's got quite a few fast cards recently, and this card is definitely going to be among them. As it has 6 speed. Obviously, it can have more speed as it levels up, but 6 speed is fast. Fast magic is not really a thing. I know blue has a few of them, and I know light has 1 or 2 cards, but green, being the magic team, is slow. So this card is definitely going to be a great addition for red, as it can fit in with all the other fast monsters that they're having lately. You also got to think about it. Red doesn't really have many magic cards. It has 1 or 2, and they're not really used much. When you think about red, you think about Forgotten One, you think about the range units. So for me, I feel like maybe going forward, red might be taking a magic approach. And if so, Jax is going to be such an overpowered summoner, because red already has the range units. So if they gain the magic units, and it has a summoner that gets F1 scatter shot, generally your back line is going to get destroyed. And the thing is, no taunt's going to save you. You're just going to die. Even though I'm bringing up Jax when it comes to this card, I definitely feel none of the red summoners are kind of like good for it. You can say Scargo's alright for it, but it don't necessarily enhance it massively. And the thing is, Task is not going to help it at all. And with Jax, you get Snap already, so getting Scattershot's not going to be a big difference. And the thing is, this card could definitely be a great sneak target as it's really quick, and also it's got 7 health. So you can tank a few hits if they actually do hit it, because it's pretty fast. And if you do combine it with Jax, it's going to have 8 speed. And again, like the other card, it's not the max level, so we can expect it to have more abilities and have higher stats as you level it up. But for now, just looking at it as its face value, this card is powerful. Last but not least, and we definitely didn't save the best for last, we have Krang. And for me, Krang's not that good. In reality, I'm pretty sure he's meant to be played as a tank, and he's not really a great tank. And especially when we think about some death tanks, we have Cursed Windiku, which is amazing. We got Hardclaw, which is amazing. And this card is definitely not going to take their places. Just look at the abilities. It has Life Leech. And the thing with Life Leech, you actually need to hit someone's life. You can't hit their shields and expect to gain that life back. And the thing is, because it's a tank, it'll be attacking another tank. And odds are, the tank has shields. So if they have shields, you won't be activating the Life Leech. So for me, Life Leech on a tank ain't an amazing ability. Tank Heal is so much better. And obviously everyone's going to agree on that. But Life Leech ain't a substitute to this. Life Leech generally is kind of like a leftover ability when it comes to this card. And as a tank, it's not going to be attacking health for a long time. Another thing is, it's kind of slow. It's got 2 speed. And unlike the other cards, this card's maxed out. So it's not going to get any faster. And the thing with slow tanks is, sometimes they have abilities like this one, as Giant Killer, as Life Leech, where you really do want that ability to hit. So if it misses, you're generally thinking to yourself, why? Why did it miss? Why did I play this card? Why didn't I play a better card? Why did I do this to myself? That's why other tanks like Cursed Windiku, when it heals itself, does damage to other people, and it has Thorns. And when it's going to be the tank, it's going to be attacking another melee unit most likely. So the Thorns are going to be used, I don't know, 90% of the time. So when it comes to Krang's abilities, it's not a very good combo, it's not a great pairing, and it's definitely not great for a tank. The thing is, we're saying all this, yeah, but it could be like a Desert Dragon or a Geo situation where this card is an amazing card when it can attack from the backline, as it does have Giant Killer, and I feel a lot of people are sleeping on that ability. The thing is, Giant Killer is probably going to be one of its best abilities, as I can see going forward, a lot of the tanks that we're going to be using are going to be high mana. Look at C-Rec, he's 11 mana. Look at Grum, he's big mana. Look at Kralis that we use, it's big mana. So a lot of the tanks that we're using currently and probably going forward are going to be high mana. So having Giant Killer on a tank would definitely be good. But for me, its speed kind of holds it back. One thing is, Death's got another addition for their poison team, as it already has one card with immunity, which is Revealer. And they have a few cards that kind of like get around the ability, you know, Cursed Windiku with the heal. The bunch of cards that have Lifestyle Part. Like generally, Death has so many Life Leech cards, and it's kind of funny. Another thing is, it's got 8 health, and 8 health for a tank is really low. Any bit of magic damage is generally going to eat this card up. It'll probably only survive like 2 or 3 hits. It definitely is not going to survive the second round, and for me, it don't have enough protections at all. The worst part is, out of the 3 cards, this was the maxed out one and the legendary, and it's the worst one out of the 3. And I kind of wanted it to be a little bit better, but for me, it definitely goes the red card, then the earth card, and then the death card. But hopefully, you know, you never know. Before cards come out, the abilities could change, the stats could change, and this card could change up. But for now, this is what we're expecting from Rebellion. These are the 3 cards that they've already kind of released to us. But we can only expect and wait and kind of like pray that Rebellion's going to have some even better cards, as these cards are great, but we want better. Another amazing thing we're going to get in Rebellion is a new card design. We're not just getting a new little like shuffle of like the card layout, we're also getting a new little like redesign on the abilities. And one key thing that they're doing is they're going to make a big difference between the regular foil and the gold foil. As you can see, they're basically going to make the gold foil into like a reskin of the regular foil, and I think this is amazing, as it makes the 2 cards kind of like stand out from each other. And it also allows like the gold foil card to have a bit more like desirability, as beforehand there weren't much difference between like the regular foil and the gold foil, apart from the gold trim, but now it's going to be a whole new like reskin basically, and I think this is going to be really cool. There is basically like one thing I don't like about the redesign, and that's kind of like how they've designed the damage now, like the way how they changed the melee, magic and range, because some of them kind of look too similar to each other, so they don't really stand out, and I feel like maybe this is like something that's been overlooked and something they maybe can like work on in the future. But as a whole, I really do enjoy these new designs. They look a bit more like fresher, they look a bit more mainstream, and for me, I think like these type of card designs are a lot more easier to sell to the mainstream public. Another amazing thing they talked about during Splinterfest was the partnership they're going to have with Todd McFarlane. If none of you know who Todd McFarlane is, basically he used to be a writer for Marvel Comics in the past, but what Todd is mainly known for is creating the character Spawn, and Spawn used to be in a popular comic back in the day. But like I said, Todd worked on some amazing comics back in the day. He worked on Spider-Man, Venom, and Spawn also had a collaboration comic with Batman, and we all know Batman's one of the most popular characters when it comes to superheroes. And if we look at the art style of the card, we can definitely expect the Spawn promo card to kind of be like a magic card we can expect, as kind of the art style kind of gives us that look. And don't ask me why. I personally think it might have like the poison ability. It could be all like the green on the artwork, or maybe like the way how it has kind of like a bug look to it. But for me, I think the ability, one of the abilities they'll possibly have will be poison. Like, it'll be like a poison magic card, and it might go with Death possibly, because you know, it kind of has like a Death look to it. The worst part about it is Death kind of has cards like this already. They have Rocker, which is a summoner that gets everybody poison, and they got the 4 mana card as well. The worst part about this promo is I doubt it will come out. Due to the downsizing, I'm not sure Splinterlands kind of has this in their roadmap, and I'm no doubt this will take a lot of work and a lot of marketing, and they did take away their marketing division, so I doubt this is something that's being worked on currently. But hopefully in the future they can revisit this partnership. The thing is, this partnership would be absolutely amazing, as the comic book community are a bunch of collectors, and what we really want in our community is people that want to collect SPS, collect cards, and just hold them. That's what collectors do. They just hold things for appreciation, or because they like them and they want to be able to hold things. So if it was able to actually appeal to that audience, I thought that would be great growth for Splinterlands. And considering Splinterlands is actually on mobile, I know a lot of people forget that. The comic book community can easily just download it on their phone. The thing is, with a computer game, you have to go like download it, wait for the download time, and if you don't really have a strong computer, you're contemplating, can my computer handle this? Can it not? And the thing with Splinterlands, if they worked on their mobile a lot more, it'd be a lot easier to bridge new players into the game, and you can just show the game to your friend and be like, download it. But once they download it, they'll go, okay, I want some cards. Then you got to then teach them how to use the Hive keychain, and then peak monsters, and then forward. But the thing is, the comic book community is massive, it's a big community, and hopefully in the future we could target them again. I wanted to end off the video by kind of like speculating on some cards, abilities, and kind of give you my thoughts on what I'm expecting from the set. First of all, secretly, I'm hoping they're going to bring out an ability that basically combos with recharge, and basically allows you to skip the 1 turn charge up. And I feel that definitely change up the meta a little bit, make some cards that are underappreciated and definitely underpowered kind of have a rise up. As recharge is definitely a cool ability, and I feel as cards come out that are stronger, like Korra for example, it's not just come out, but it's a powerful card for example. But once more stronger cards come out, we're going to need abilities that's going to get rid of them, and recharge is one of them. So if we have a card that can combo with it very well, that would be great, as you know, Korra's annoying and it's not going to go once her tame leaves, so we're going to need ways to deal with her. No guys, this ain't a Korra hate video. We already got one there, which I'm going to pin up here. I could definitely see them bringing out another dual Splinter card, kind of like the promo card we had already. Because with Splinterlands, the minute they start doing some card trends, they keep following them up. And I could definitely see them bringing out one card, kind of, definitely not going to be, you know, Death and Light this time. It might, you know, if they bring out a Water and Light card, just know the game is over. Everyone's going to lose, because that card is going to be a pairing into the 2 best Splinters in the game. But I could definitely see them doing that, as you know, I can definitely see each set that goes forward, they kind of bring out another card that's a dual Splinter, kind of the same way how they had like the 2 attackers, you know, someone that has a range damage and magic damage, and they kind of seem to bring out one of them each set. So I can definitely see them, you know, bring out a dual Splinter card. I could also see them bring out a few cards that kind of pair well with the item and spell cards that come out in the future, as the Rebellion will be the set that will basically see in these cards. So it only makes sense to bring out cards that kind of pair with them. Another thing I think you lot all not realizing is the minute Rebellion comes out, we're going to lose a halving card. And we're only going to have one, which is a Sorted Bear. So I could definitely see them bring out another card with the halving ability. I don't see them bringing out two, but I could definitely see them bringing out one more. As I said earlier, we're going to have so many more powerful monsters that come out in the game with high damage and things like that. So it only makes sense to bring out more cards with more abilities that have abilities to counter them, recharge to kill them, halving to nerf them. Another ability that only has one monster that has the ability, which is Rebirth, and only the Rooney has this ability. So I can definitely see them bring out a card in Rebellion that has this ability, as they need to bring out more cards that have the ability. And as it's a new ability, you know, they're going to bring it out. Guys, drink every time I said ability just then, as if you do, you're going to be drunk. The theme that Splinterlands started during Chaos Legion was bring out monsters that have blood dust that aren't Galactus cards. And they did it again with Rift Watchers with Sea-Wreck. So I could definitely see them bring out another blood dust monster during Rebellion. As bringing blood dust into normal units was the first trend that Splinterlands started, and I could definitely see them, you know, doing the Draw Splinters trend. And then us continuing it down the line. There's two abilities I'm not sure we're going to see, which is going to be the Marty and Weapons Training, as we kind of got a card for that in every single Splinter, and a neutral card. So I'm not sure they're going to bring out another one, but if they do, it might only be one of each. Last of all, the last card I'm going to speculate on is Red getting a tank kill. Red is the only Splinter that generally doesn't have any form of that tank kill at all. And it's the one Splinter that kind of has no healing at all. And it's kind of the one Splinter that generally has no ways to recover health. It may have a little bit of shield repair, but they're not great shield repair cards. They don't have any great healing cards at all, and I feel they're going to need some. And in Rebellion, I feel like, you know, that's the best time to do it. These are just the cards and abilities that I kind of come up with, but in the comment below, tell me what you guys are thinking. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hella excited for Rebellion to come out and to see how it's going to change up the game. And we kind of need a change in the meta, as FA's getting kind of stale at the moment, as, you know, nothing's really changed in a while. So Rebellion's going to be a nice treat for all of us. Thank God. No more Kitty. No more Llama, no more Yodin. Oh my god, no more Llama Quan every single round of a tournament. As we got item and spell cards coming out around the time Rebellion drops, we can expect both of them things to really change up the game, as that'll be the start of Battle 2.0 starting, and we can't wait for like Splinterlands to have the next generation, the next era to happen. But that's it from us for today, so if you haven't already, like the video if you're excited for Rebellion to come out, and comment below what you think is going to happen once the set drops. Oh, don't forget what I said about my subs. My subscribers will be the people that will be getting the legendary gold foil cards once Rebellion drops. So make sure you're one of them. And remember, be a shark in this world, no whale. And we're going to see you guys next time.